The woman was placed on a shelf by her husband, and that's how she spent her days. Day after day, even on their wedding day, there was no exception. She was happy to be a decorative vase he could show off. To keep her figure, she worked out every day. Sometimes she worried about bothering her husband, but he told her she was his most prized possession. The woman was thrilled to hear it. Every time her husband came home, he brought her all kinds of gifts, and she slowly let herself get lost in all of it. But before long, she noticed her husband had grown distant. Even the housekeepers noticed. It had been a while since she'd received any surprises. The woman pretended not to care, but deep down she was heartbroken. She tried singing to get his attention, but he told her to be quiet. She reassured herself that he was just busy. She put on a new dress, hoping to win back his heart, but he moved his desk and never wanted to look at her again. His coldness left her completely at a loss. Watching his back, her heart filled with dread. 3 years passed in the blink of an eye. She still dressed up carefully, longing to hear his compliments, but all she heard was the sound of the door closing. She groaned with hurt and indignation, then slipped off one shoe and announced she was leaving. She peeked over the edge and found a bottomless drop beneath her feet, so she tossed the shoe down and waited a long time before hearing it land. Even so, she jumped. Her whole body plummeted, and when she hit the ground, she realized she wasn't hurt at all. All that fear had only ever lived in her imagination. She wanted to walk out of the house, but after 3 years, she had already lost the ability to walk. She struggled to her feet like a baby learning to take its first steps. She slowly made her way out of the living room. She was overwhelmed with emotion. Her soul, long held captive, broke free in that moment. She hopped on a delivery truck, made it downtown, and greeted everyone around her with open arms. She kept on dancing all the way to the beach. She danced joyfully with strangers and laughing. She threw herself into the ocean, let the waves soak her through and through. But after that brief burst of joy, the anxiety crept back in. Now that she had stepped off that shelf, how was she going to take care of herself? Then she spotted a cosmetics shop. She walked in, caught her reflection, worn and neglected, and decided to do her makeup. Since she had been a top model once, her hands moved with ease and confidence. When an employee struck up a conversation, an idea hit her. She decided to open her own cosmetics shop. Customers lined up at the door, and she moved through the space with skill, welcoming each one with warmth. When a mother and daughter walked in, the little girl was immediately captivated by her and asked her mom if she could one day sit on a shelf too. The mother said absolutely not. After they left, the woman's expression shifted. Something like unease crossed her face. Maybe it dawned on her that even though she was living independently now, she was still a prisoner of the shelf. If you want to see more, the movie is called Roar Season 1.